All right, AFC West, Broncos.
I think the Broncos are looking to finish. I think they can get best case scenario. They can finish 10-7. Bo Nix proves that he's a good quarterback, and I think, and the best case scenario is Peyton has found his next Drew Brees.
He loves Bo Nix, and man, did he look good.
He looked okay
this weekend. All right, my best case scenario: Bo Nix wins Rookie of the Year, and the Broncos get a top 10 pick to rebuild.
Wow. So where do you think they're going to finish record-wise?
If it works out the way that I think would work best for the Broncos, they finish 5-6 wins. But yet, Bo Nix, again, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Plays really good. I know you can't win Rookie of the Year really on a losing team, but if he can show, hey, this is a real guy here, and they can win or lose a lot of close games to still get those top picks to be able to have that talent in the top 10, I think that's a great scenario for the Broncos because they really need to build that team up around him.
I think they're a 7 or 8 win team.
I think hey, that still might be enough to get you in the top 10. And if you can do that and Bo Nix, again, can still look like a Rookie of the Year, that's a win for the Broncos. You got your quarterback, and now you can rebuild. Chiefs.
Super Bowl.
It is Super Bowl or bust. They're going for the three-peat.
I think they're going to be – I think they may even take a step back, but I think they're going to be 11-6.
All right. I really thought about this one. Of course, the answer is Super Bowl or bust, right?
Going for the
three-peat. If you look at the Chiefs, though, they got a problem. Travis Kelce is about to be 36 years old.
Need him for one more year.
5 this year.
One more year.
Best case scenario for the Chiefs, Noah Gray, their backup tight end, shows that he can replace Travis Kelce as he retires.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Taylor Swift shows up for every game.
No, best case scenario would be that doesn't happen for any game.
Okay.
I don't want that again.
Oh, it's going to happen again.
They need to find a replacement at tight end.
They do.
Andy Reid really relies, and I don't know how long he's going to coach either, right? But Patrick Mahomes gotten real comfortable with the safety net at tight end. And you need that. You look at Tom Brady, right? The 2 different dynasties, what did he have in both of them? A tight end.
Always had a tight end. Look,
you need another one, and if Noah Gray can step up in his 4th year and show that he's capable of being a Travis Kelce replacement, that's a win for the Chiefs.
Huge win. If anybody's going to three-peat, it's going to be Andy Reid.
Yeah. Well, and Patrick Mahomes. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is the best in the NFL. He is an amazing quarterback. But I didn't want to just pick Super Bowl or bust. That's obvious. You need to find a replacement tight end for Travis Kelce, and the best case scenario is that they can do that with somebody that's already on their roster. All right, Las Vegas Raiders.
6-11. I don't think Gardner Minshew is their guy.
Best case scenario.
Yeah, okay. 7-10.
Aiden O'Connell.
7-10.
Aiden O'Connell sounds like he's gonna be their starter.
I just don't think there's that much talent around them. I think they're in a rebuilding process. They're still looking for their quarterback of the long term. So I think it's going to be a down year, and they're going to try to get draft picks.
All right, you ready for this? I think you're going to like this one.
Go ahead.
Gardner Minshew shows that he is the next coming of Ken Stabler, and the Raiders win the first playoff game since 2002. 22 years.
That would be huge. That would
Gardner
be huge.
Minshew, all he does is win. And that's why I say the next coming of Ken Stabler. And that's why he reminds me of him so much, because Ken Stabler never looked pretty on the field.
No, but he looked so cool on the field.
He always won.
Yes,
so does
he
Gardner
did.
Minshew. Gardner Minshew looks like that guy you want to get a beer with.
Well, yeah.
So if Gardner Minshew can just show he's a winner no matter what it looks like, and they can win a playoff game and break that drought, I think that's the best case scenario for the Raiders. All right, on to the Los Angeles Chargers.
They could win the division, possibly. Best case scenario. I think they're going to be 9-8.
Okay. I think you misunderstand the drill sometimes.
I think that's
this
the best.
This is not what you think. This is best case scenario.
I think that's their best case scenario. I think
9-8.
I think they don't have the wide receivers yet. They cleared house. This is a rebuilding year.
It is.
Justin Herbert working with Harbaugh and getting that in sync for next year is a win for them. This is a throwaway year for them.
I'm glad you said wide receiver room, because that goes right in My best case scenario, Harbaugh is able to develop the wide receiver room to help Herbert, and Joe Alt quickly becomes the next Joe Thomas.
I think he will.
It's the best case scenario.
Yeah.
Because if you can get that left tackle situation figured out, granted that offensive line wasn't terrible last year. Herbert was very low on the sack. He only had 29 sacks last year. Jordan Love, by comparison, had 30.
But Alt is a stud.
But if Joe Alt can be the next coming of Joe Thomas and just be that stalwart that's there for the next decade, and you can develop the wide receivers that you have without having to worry about using a bunch of draft picks on them, that is the best case scenario for the Chargers.
Okay.
Win, lose, or go home. That's a win for the Chargers this year.